Hi folks, Dean Chandon here. I am delighted to be joined by Larry Silverstein, Chairman of Silverstein Properties, founder of the Shack Institute of Real Estate, and Chairman Emeritus of our board. How are you and Clara doing?
Uh, we've only been living together for 64 years, so we're used to being together, and we enjoy each other. And so this is not a problem for us. Things are going quite well, and we're really very pleased.
How are you spending your days?
I will tell you that we're busy. I find myself very busy because I'm constantly on telephones, Zoom meetings, other meetings, meetings of all kinds relevant to our business at Silverstein Properties. And it's we're very fortunate because we can report, I think we've collected about 92% of our rents commercially and residentially in our portfolio. And so we think we've done quite well with that. And we're preparing, we're going through a whole series of protocols to determine how best to handle the reopening of our properties at the appropriate time.
You must be extraordinarily busy working with Marty Berger, who of course is also a member of our board, Brian Collins, Michael May, a whole bunch of people at Silverstein Properties who are just wonderful, tremendous supporters of the Shack Institute, and of course Lisa and Tal as well. When you do have downtime, how are you spending it?
Interestingly, first thing I try to do is get through the Times and the Journal in the morning, right? That's before anything starts. Next thing's email, stuff that came in overnight. And so that's a little bit of downtime, but not much. But effectively, the day goes so quickly because there's so many issues to discuss. And I just find we start first thing in the morning, and by nightfall, I look back and I say the day is gone, and it staggers me, absolutely staggers me. But being together and then talking to Lisa and Tal and to Roger and to members of the company, the time goes and it's fully consumed and without much difficulty. Little downtime, very little downtime, but it's good. It's okay. Keeps us busy.
You have seen New York City through some of our darkest hours. Do you have any advice for our students?
Well, first of all, I've been doing this for about 65 years. And I realize that we've been through so many crises in my time. And I look back and I think of them all. And I think of the real estate collapse and first of all, the stock market collapse in '87, and then the real estate collapse here in New York in the '90s. And I think at the time we went through that. And the key there, remember Sam Zell saying, stay alive to 95. And because everybody was wondering how to stay alive till 95, it wasn't going to be easy. But we finally made it out of that collapse. And then next thing we knew, we're in the dot-com collapse just after 2000. And then, of course, 9/11 in 2001. And so, I mean, just one disaster after another. And then Hurricane Sandy, and onto a litany of issues that we found ourselves dealing with: the Lehman collapse, the financial collapse, and you just go. It just doesn't seem to stop. And here we are with this pandemic. And if we've learned anything through all of this, is that this is an incredible country. Never bet against America, and certainly never bet against New York, because every time we've gone through one of these crises in New York, we've always seemed to come out better than when we went into it. And so my sense is we will make it through this pandemic. It's not going to be easy. It's taken a terrible toll on the lives of so many people. We lost so many people, but really not a doubt in my mind that we'll come through this. Hopefully we'll come through this better for having had the experience. Sad that it will have taken so many lives and taken so long. But at the end of the day, I think our country, and certainly our city, our state will be better for it. We've had terrific leadership in Governor Cuomo. I think he's done a superb job for us here in New York. And I think he's highly regarded today throughout the country for his leadership, certainly among his fellow governors. But that's an enormous positive. So end of day, I think we'll do just fine. I believe, honestly, we're going to come through this and better and stronger and more resilient than ever.